Hi there, welcome to Nepi Invest. My favorite type of announcement is a profit upgrade or even a profit downgrade or any side of any sort of trading update, profit guidance update as well. And a company called CTI Logistics, yes, they're in the logistics game, release a profit guidance announcement on the 21st of December 2023. Share price dropped 7.14%. So let's have a look at this company. And uh, if you don't know, they're into transport logistics, that sort of thing. So provision of logistics and transport services, rental property, specialized flooring logistics, and provision of security services. Company has a market cap of $114 million, only about 80 million shares on issue. So let's have a look at this particular profit guidance announcement and why this could explain why the share price fell 7% on the 21st. Was it 21st? Yeah. No, they released the announcement at 6 p.m. on the 21st. So the reaction from the market would have been the next day because that's after trading had finished for the day. A lot of people are fairly wary of announcements that are released after trading has finished for the day. And this is just an example of why some people, some investors are wary. It doesn't really matter because it's going to affect the share price for the following day. So some people are wary because they believe that management is trying to be tricky to release the announcement in the hope that the market doesn't see it. But the market sees all. Not the whole market sees all, but a lot of participants in the market sees any announcement, no matter when it is released. So let's have a look at this particular trading update. They're calling it in the title of this announcement. So the company advises that profit before tax is expected to be about 30% lower. That's a not good start when compared to the previous corresponding period for financial year 23. So you don't want to see when a company is expecting profit to be 30% lower. Now it's interesting they're using profit here. Most companies use EBITDA, underlying EBITDA, that sort of thing. As reported, the result for the previous corresponding period benefited from increased demand for premium freight services due to supply chain disruptions and natural disasters, as well as customers incurring additional transport and warehouse storage costs to ensure their product was closer to the point of sale. The current reporting period has seen a normalization of customer supply chains consistent with the half year to 30th of June 2023, with fewer supply chain disruptions and less consequent demand for premium freight services. Profit margins, so again, we're talking about margins for the period, have been impacted by inflationary pressures with increases in supply costs, including greater than expected wage rate rises. Wish I had greater than expected wage rate rises, increased subcontractor costs, increased property insurance costs, and rising interest rates. As a result, trading volumes and activity could be impacted in the second half of the financial year. So things are not moving in the right direction for CTI Logistics after they benefited from supply chain issues. Now those tailwinds have become headwinds because everything's normalizing. Not only is it normalizing, they are being impacted by inflationary pressures, and more than likely they won't be able to increase their prices as much as their costs. So that's why the share price fell 7%. I did expect a little bit more of a negative reaction from the market because if you look at the daily chart, you can see the share price was in a beautiful uptrend for a long period of time. So share price was or moved into uptrend towards the end of 2020 when the share price was below 50 cents. So share price went from 50 cents all the way to a high of over $2.10 at the start of 2023. But since that high, at the start of 2023, share price has been dropping. In fact, you almost could put a bit of a downtrend here. Almost. Yeah, almost you can. And that's a rough. So that's the downtrend right now we have. And it's really hard to see the one-day candlestick here because the share price opened at $1.43, went to a low of $1.36, and then closed at $1.43. That's why you just see one line, just a line in the one-day candlestick, and no body at all because the share price opened and closed at exactly the same price. Anyway, my thoughts on CTI. Oh, should I mention? I thought there might have been a negative reaction from Lindsay as well, Lindsay Transport, but there was not much of a reaction, only down a little bit. So I thought maybe there would have been a bit of, I wouldn't say side effect, but an impact on Lindsay Australia share price, but there's not. So that's something to keep in mind, particularly if you're a Lindsay Australia shareholder. Maybe they're completely different businesses. I actually don't know. Anyway, so that's all I got for this video on CTI Logistics. Why the share price dropped 7% on a negative trading update from the company. And don't forget, I am not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who's qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.